Hi everybody. This is our stage 3 or the step 3 of our value-driven financial planning for the Money Talk series, Finance and Women Today. So welcome again and hope everything is fine with you and praying for safety of all. So for us to proceed and moving on, this is the stage 3 or what we call we allocate steps that we would like to take, right? So in the previous video, the first step, just to recall, the first step is to identify your personal value. Second is to evaluate your current financial state, and this is the third one, which is to really allocate, or meaning you would like to implement a budget and stick to it. So moving forward, right? So in the previous activity, you have identified if your cash flow is healthy or not. So basically, we will be discussing on how to manage cash flow. So based on your previous activity, so is your cash flow healthy or not? If it's not healthy, so we would like to assess that one, analyze that one. Where is the problem? So maybe it's because of the we spend more, because the wants, we have this spending more on the wants than what we need. So basically, in cash flow, we have to really analyze it. So the way you manage your cash flow is this. So you have this income. So this is the bucket would represent your wealth. So incomes, of course, you would need to spend for your needs, and you would need to adjust your lifestyle into simple lifestyle. So your vices and debt should be eliminated. So meaning, when I say with simple lifestyle, it's you control your spending. So somewhat like kasi minsan ang iba nahihirapan talaga how to really budget. And I think what really people is lacking to do is yung sinusulat yung expenses. So on my experience, I did this 7-day challenge. So I track my expenses maski na yung maliliit yung mga expenses. So tinatrack ko siya every day, so that I would really know if I spend more on this item or not. So is this a need of mine or just a want? So yun, kinokontrol talaga yung spending. So it really helps. So another for business persons or mga entrepreneurs, so maybe some of them are maybe some of the problem would come from overspending on taxes. So this one also one of the solution to identify or to really control the spending. So decrease the amount of taxes that you pay, especially for those self-employed, mga freelancers. So yun, it's applicable to them. So yung vices and debt, so dapat natin i-eliminate. So this is how you should handle your cash flow. So since minsan kasi yung iba nahihirapan kasi kulang yung income. So this one, we would recommend that a part-time job, a freelance job, a career, side hustle, business. So you have to find another job or find a second source of income or a third source of income if kaya, di ba? So the key here is to be open-minded lang and to be proactive. So meaning proactive, so you should spend your time wisely. So meaning, if you are not in work, so you should we recommend to use your other time for looking for another job, or looking for or doing another job. So, yun, yung iba nag-freelance, yung iba nagsa-self-employed, yung iba may mga negosyo. So, they spend their time on that. So, not on really more on entertainment. So, entertainment naman is very okay, pero you should limit also. Especially when nasa stage ka pa na gusto mong magkaroon ng maraming income, and to really get out of debt, and to really enjoy some of the things, or may mga goals ka na dapat bilhin, or may mga things ka na you really wanted to buy. So yun. The second is, so another source of income would be like an investment. So it would be solid and liquid. So meaning solid, parang may physical na mga assets. So do you have an existing asset which can give you money in your pocket? So it's a way of it's another way of having an income. So example, may nakakilala ako. So he has this car, and sometimes during weekend, or during some of the days na pinara-rent niya yung sasakyan niya. So in that way, yung monthly payment niya for the car or yung sasakyan niya is kinukuha niya doon. So basically, nasisave na yung payment niya doon sa car through his asset. So kasi sabi nila, car is an asset if it gives you money on your pocket. So yung mga ganun, so think of something right now that you have na pwede namang gamitin na pwede kang maka-income, right? So if ever may mga you will evaluate also kung ano yung mga assets mo na pwede mo talagang pagkakakitaan. So this one, so do not spend more than what you earn. So ito yung nangyari sa akin. So I spend more of what I earn. So kaya nagkakautang-utang. And then this. So basically, ano lang, kasi 'di ba sabi yung cash flow is pag may healthy yung cash flow is you have like more yung pumapasok kaysa lumalabas. So in this way, hindi ka na mahirapan when you have a healthy cash flow. So basically, yun lang yung mga steps to really manage your cash flow. So and basically ito lang talaga yung line. So do not spend more than what you earn. Because when you follow this one, hindi ka na magkakautang, at saka you would be able to enjoy your money, your hard-earned money. So as what I've said earlier, so you have to increase your cash flow. It's either you make more money, yun nga yung sabi ko na pwede kang mag part-time job, or you have to like gamitin mo yung skills or talents mo that you had and spend less money. So you have to spend less money on your may mga vices, yung lifestyle. So instead of luxurious lifestyle, so gawin na natin simple. And especially if you are in a stage na talaga very tight yung budget. So ito, diba, may salawikain tayo na kapag makitid ang kumot, matutong mamaluktot. So it's really true, and we really have to sacrifice now for our future. So if gusto mong maging komportable yung future mo, so we have to sacrifice now. So next, so the wise have wealth and luxury, but fools spend whatever they want. Even sa Bible, the Bible is telling us to be wise with our wealth. So here, I just would like to show this with you and to share this with you because I really agreed on this. So it's called like they call this the hot X, or the triangle for this one. So this triangle would represent the health, opportunity, and time. So as we age daw, as we age, yung health natin nag-deteriorate, especially the opportunity, 'di ba? Habang tumatanda tayo, wala na talagang opportunity for us. Of course, as we age, maliit na talaga yung oras natin. So this other triangle, inverted triangle, would represent our expenses. So relatively, as we age din daw, so yung expenses natin is tumataas. So it's the reality really, because 'di ba, habang bata tayo, we have the good health, we have a lot of opportunities, and we have more time compared to tumatanda na tayo, 'di ba? And as well as our expenses. So habang tumatanda tayo, dumadami yung expenses. Especially when we retire, especially when we get old, there's a lot of expenses for our medicines, right? So sabi nila, pag mag-retire kami, so wala na talagang masyadong expenses kasi wala nang pinag-aaral, wala nang mga ganun. Pero not knowing na during that time also is very crucial, because oo nga, wala na tayong pinag-aaral, wala na tayong more on responsibilities, but we have more responsibilities on ourselves. Kasi habang tumatanda, we have medicines, hospitalization that we should be prepared of. So, lumalaki talaga, di ba? Compared doon sa mga responsibility natin during mga bata pa tayo. So, knowing from that, so knowing that we already, that our expenses would really increase as we age, and our opportunity, health, and time would deteriorate as we age. So from that, let me ask you this question. So when is the best time to save? So most people assume that when it comes to financial planning, they find it difficult. Yes, I agree, it's very difficult. It's complicated and exhausting. So, however, if you do it consistently, if you do it if you do it diligently, so I think it would be easy. And one of the best weapons for combating financial problems is a budget. So, for you, do you have a household budget? And budget really is a monthly spending plan. It's a monthly spending plan for your money. So creating a budget is like turning the lights on to find your way around in a dark room. So a budget works much the same way. So it guides your spending decisions so that you're spending money on what's really important to you. So you can spend your money on what really is important to you. So in a budget, of course, this formula would be followed. It's income and savings, so it equals expense. So I know many of you already know this one, but do we follow this one? So that's really my big question also for myself when I had like, nung naging financial advisor din ako, talaga, nahihirapan din ako when it comes to budgeting. So, hindi talaga ako naging successful overnight when it comes to budgeting. So, it takes a lot of time and effort because I believe it is what it is. And this one, when it comes to budgeting, so just remember this one. So, don't put all your eggs in one basket. So meaning in one basket, your eggs is your income. So you have, of course, if you follow this budgeting properly, then you can create a financial life filled with abundance and most importantly, security. So when we say fill the basket properly, it means that when it comes to our income, always remember these three allocations. So that's why this stage is called allocate. So we want to organize our money through these percentages that I presented. Looking at this presentation, so there are three baskets, or what we call the security of basket, operation basket, and dream basket. So security basket, it means that it means it will be your savings. So savings for protection purposes. So it will show you the amount of money you need to set aside monthly for emergency and unexpected expenses, and to sustain your income in the future. So this is why I call it security. So expenses that you didn't expect. So when you set aside this 20%, it would really help you, or it will make you like to avoid using credit cards or loans like that. So this one, so in the operation basket, it's 60%. So by the way, in the arrow here represents that for 20%, the arrow goes up because it implies that 20% is a good start, but 20% higher is better. So for 60%, the lower the better. So for the 20%, it is for your dream or buy what you want budget. If you can control your money, making more won't help. Diba? Kasi minsan, even though we have sidelines like that, for example, we have sidelines, kumikita din tayo. So diba, the more we earn, you have this experience, or I have observed this one also. So people who are capable of earning a lot of money, but because of their lifestyle, so as their income increases, their expenses also increase. So that's just the way people live. So I just would like to share this with you also. It is from Sir Randall Chongson, that if you can't control your money, making more what help. So ito, di ba, relate nito dun sa experience ko na if you cannot manage your 12,000 salary, then you can manage your 120,000 salary. So you have to really save. So one way of controlling this one is to really follow the budget I mentioned earlier, the 20, 60, and 20. So because I believe that working without savings is like working without money. So this is why not just what you earn that counts, it's what you keep that matters the most. For example, this is what for example, for the security basket like this. For example, you have an income of 70,000. So you should be saving 20% of that. So savings of 14,000. So now, for example, you are like 40, you have 20 years left for working. So you have 20 years left working, and this, if you are not saving, so just imagine that you have not encountered this video, you have not come into the realization of not saving. So the possible loss would be like, if you're not saving 20% of your income, so 70,000 is a monthly. So possible loss would like 14,000 times 12 times 20. So it would make a total of 3.36 million. So that would be your possible loss if you have not yet start saving of your 20% of your income. So how much more if you have just invested this 20% of your income? So if you have invested this and it yields a 10% per year, so you have possible gain of 9.62 million. So this is really why saving is important, because and really time is a factor when it comes to saving. Because as you can see, 'di ba? If you have not started saving right now, then for the next 20 years, that will be your possible loss, which is 3.36 million, which serves for your retirement or for your future goals, diba, after 20 years. So, and if you have not invested that one, diba, it would make like sayang. Sayang yung mga pinaghirapan natin. So, I would like to repeat this question. So, when is the best time to save? And the best time to save is now. When you have the opportunity, when you have the time, and when you have the good health. Diba? So, if nahihirapan kang mag-save for monthly, so, diba, mas maigi pag you have like, you could set aside in a day-to-day basis para hindi ka talaga mahirapan. So if you are earning 30,000, so you have like 25 days number of work, so you have to set aside, you have to look at it in a small pieces. So if you have 30,000 and 25 number of days at work, so have 1-2 per day. So when we budget, so para mas madali, kasi sa ibang nahirapan sila, pero I suggest also this one because I've tried this one. So yung budget natin is every day. So you have like envelope or money organizer. So you have to, the step 1 would be save at least 20%. So, diba, 20% is 240. 20% of the 1-2 is 240. So, you have to set aside that one every day. And, so, yung needs mo, the 60%, the 720 is, you have to like, set aside that one also. And, for your wants, spend 20%. So, that's 240. So, or, you would like to set that aside for debt payment, if you have debt payment. So, for me, ano talaga yung nangyari sa akin, parang yung 20% na for my wants, naging ano talaga siya, naging payment for debt. So, natuto kong na maluktot. So, I have not spent more on clothes. I have not spent more on yung mga expenses na more than talaga sa ini-earn ko. So, yun. So, whoever can be trusted with very little can be trusted with much. And whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much. So, yun. It really it really boils down to your behavior really. So, when it comes to budgeting, behavior also is a factor. And kahit gaano man yan kaliit or gaano man yan kalaki. So, this one, the goal really for us, ang goal ko talaga is from spender to saver and to investor. So, I would like you also to have that goal. And because I am on my journey also to become an investor. So, although I have invested, but not that much because I discipline myself more. I focus myself more on saving. So, to discipline myself on savings. So ito. So go to the ant, O sluggard, consider her ways and be wise. Without having any chief, officer, or ruler, she prepares her bread in summer and gathers her food in harvest. So in Proverbs 6, 6 to 8. So, di ba, uh, really God is telling us to be like the ant. So, di ba, pag yung mga ants, nag-work hard talaga sila and they really save, they really set aside preparations na din sa kanila pag may mga emergency or pagdating ng seasons of like hindi na sila makapagtrabaho. So hopefully this would really made you think that is why saving is really important. God is really telling us also to save and to prepare. So ito din yung parang wala sa isip ko na, di ba? I told you like when I had this job, when I had this first 10 years in my job, wala talaga akong preparation kasi I didn't identify first my value. I didn't wala akong nilulook forward and wala akong mga piniprepare na plans. So, yun, nung naging financial advisor din ako, although single pa ako noon, nahihirapan talaga ako. So, it was like, I believe kasi, there is no overnight in success. You have to really put an effort, determination, and discipline. And I am ending this video for this sayings from the Bible and hope see you in my next video. Keep safe, everyone.